All right. What's happening, my brother? Appreciate you taking the time to jump on with me.
Already. What's going on?
Well, man, we're gonna get into this. Let everybody know a little bit about you and who you are. And a little bit about your story. So,
Okay, okay.
let's kick it off and kind of give some background. Like so, where you're from and and things like that.
I go by the name of Real OBK Trig. I'm out of Elkhart, Indiana. You know, been doing this music for quite a while. Quite a while. This is my clothing brand, Real Apparel clothing brand. You know, merchandise. I stay with the merchandise. You know, good marketing. Small little city, you know what I'm saying? Just an artist slash promoter slash A&R slash talent scout for Maverick Global Distribution. I have my own podcast, Real Talk on Real Live. Um, you know, I'm just here, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, but also I call myself a bridge, because I like to help independent artists out that's at a standstill with their music career. So, I'm here for that also, to help them try to move their career forward.
Okay, now Elkhart, man, I haven't heard no music come out of Elkhart in a minute.
Oh
It's
yeah,
been
we who did you know down here in Elkhart?
and my guy. He used to have a record store out there named Coop's
I know you
Records.
talking about, that definitely been some years. That definitely been some years. You know, we got some good artists out of here, man. We got some good talent in Elkhart, Indiana. We got core DJ Rob, one of
Mhm.
my homeboy core DJ Rob, he from Elkhart. Um, such as me myself. We got LNS, Big Ski. They signed Akon. They out of Elkhart. So
Okay.
we got some Elkhart hitters. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making my mark in there. You know what I mean? Just keep my foot in the door, keep my face seen, and keep my voice heard.
Okay. So let's talk about your name, the OBK. What does OBK stand for?
Uh, that's funny because I was just asked that today.
Mm.
So OBK, for the elders, when they ask me what OBK stand for, I don't want to be disrespectful or whatever. So, it also it stands for original born king, you
Okay.
know, and people that's younger, what I'm saying, when they ask me what OBK stand for, what I'm saying, it stands for off-brand killer, meaning if you ain't with me, you're against me. So
Hmm.
therefore, you're off brand. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't want the negative vibes around me. So
Okay.
I'd rather just keep my circle small. So that's why it's OBK, off brand killer, original born king. Trig stand for the realest independent go getter.
Okay.
So that's what Trig stand for. I started off with just Trig. Then I ended up putting the OBK on the front of it. So it's just OBK Trig. Original born king, the realest independent go getter.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you keeping a lot of different twists and positive and a little street on such, and I see you do that with your music as well because
Oh
I was
yeah,
listening. I was
yeah.
listening to it earlier, and it kind of caught me off guard because I'm sitting there rocking, and then I said, "Oh, then I hit, and I said, oh, this is a gospel song." And I was like, is he a gospel artist?" Like, like it kind of you kind of threw me off there, but it caught my attention and made me go back and start listening to the records again. Like, did I miss them on the first ones?
And that's
So.
and that's what I love to hear because I don't lock myself in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a style of music that I can't come out with. You know what I'm saying? Like I have my own style, the things I talk about, the thing I speak on and stuff. I call my music reality music. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because the things, a lot of stuff that I speak on in my music is reality. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so some people can take things out of my music that they might have went through that I might be speaking on. You feel me? So I got a little bit of everything in there, man. I got like you said, that gospel song. I got two songs that's considered that drawn up music. You know what I mean? Because I
Mhm.
actually perform Highly Blessed, Future and J-Ro, and Closer Than Most, Future and Young Trill in church, and they loved it. So
Mhm.
you
Oh
can't
yeah,
consider those being, gospel related songs.
yeah. The Highly Blessed is one of my favorites that I listen to,
Oh
and then
yeah.
and I have to say, different is probably my favorite one. When
Oh
that
yeah,
one
with me
came
and
out,
Young Buck. With
I was
Young
like,
Buck.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay, yeah.
So I got some heat. I'm still building on my catalog. Right now I got 3 albums out right now. The Good Outweigh the Bad was my first album when I first touched down from prison in 2016. That was my first album that I put together, was The Good Outweigh the Bad. The single that was on that song that really took off and what inspired my brand was the song called Real.
Mhm.
So that's how my clothing brand came about. So I
Okay.
got I got I got I got all type of music on there, people just gotta take the time out. Like you said, you took the time out to go back and listen because you feel like you might have missed something, you
Yeah,
know.
but yeah,
And
because even from the pen, that was another one that I really like.
from the pen through the ink.
Yeah.
And one thing about that song that a lot of people don't know is that whole song, from the cover art to the recording and everything, was recorded out of prison.
Yeah. Okay.
So the way I did that song was I had a phone inside prison, Michigan City, when I was in there, and I actually took my cover art. I took my picture inside my cell, and
Mm.
the song itself, I had a hookup on the outside world, and I waited till people went to chow. I waited till people left to go eat and stuff, which left the dorm kind of empty. And I used to pull my curtain, pull my sheet up to the side so couldn't nobody look at my cell. And I had a voice recorder on my phone. And I
Hmm.
used to sit it on my shelf, and I used to record my verse like that and then send it out to get it mixed and mastered.
Oh, hey, you talking about technology ain't a mother.
Yes. So that was the first time I ever did it. I was so hungry and so excited and so eager to get some music out because I was on my way getting ready to, hit the free world and stuff. So I was just trying to put something out before I touched down and stuff. And it worked. It's one of the songs on my album now, and people like it, they, and it's like I said, my music is considered reality music. So when you listen to From the Pen Through the Ink, you gonna hear what I'm talking about because it's a lot of reality in there that people that's incarcerated that they going through what I'm speaking on, you know,
Hmm.
not getting visits, not getting mail, you taking a plea bargain, the judge, the prosecutor, all of them is in cahoots with each other, even your lawyer, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
So everybody is in cahoots, so you feel like everybody is against you, you know what I mean? So yeah, that whole song was definitely recorded, and cover art and everything was straight from Michigan City prison.
Okay. Now you just covered a lot. Now it's actually going to be one of my next questions. If you could give advice to these young cats out here, what would you tell them on the reason why they shouldn't go in,
Why they shouldn't what?
why they shouldn't want to go to jail?
The main reason you don't want to go to jail is you lose a lot of you use a lot of your time in there. You know what I mean? You can lose people in there. People that your loved ones, like your mom, your dad, anybody that you close to, they can, you know, go away while you incarcerated, and then it be at a point where what I'm saying, you can't go to the funeral to show your respect. Not only that, but it ain't no place for nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, criminals, yeah, but it really ain't no place for nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's not a place that you gonna be in well-being. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people in there right now to this day that got bad health is not getting the proper attention that they should be getting. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of stuff that you got to think about. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people out here that want to be wild. They want to be shoot 'em up, bang bang, and so on and so forth. But when that time hit, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? It hit different. And when I was in there, I used to see young cats coming in there at 15, 16, 17 years old with football numbers. You feel me? With football numbers because they didn't call a murder. And the first thing they say is, damn, bro, I fucked my life up. You know what I'm saying? Cause they still young. So they not, at the moment when they was doing whatever they did, I'm pretty sure they wasn't thinking about the prison life. It's not what it is. And I really hate the fact that, when I look up and see now prison, they try to make it comfortable for people. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Video games, ordering outside food. Like, ain't nothing comfortable about that. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, don't nobody want to be confined behind bars and looking between a small window and got to be told when to take a shower, when to shit, when to eat, when to go to bed. Like, don't no grown man want to be told that.
Mm-hmm.
So my advice to y'all, the youngsters out there that's, what I'm saying, that glorify the prison life, glorify the negativity that will lead you into the prison life, it ain't cracked up to what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun there. It ain't it ain't nothing like um what you see, a lot of that stuff you see on TV where people having a little freedom. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You really be confined in your room, coming out a couple hours out the day, you know what I'm saying? And you being told what to do as a grown man, you know? So definitely prison life is a no-no, you know what I'm saying? I don't even promote that prison life. So take heed, you know? Take
Okay.
heed.
Gosh. So let's talk about the clothing line. How long you been doing the clothing line?
Okay, I've been doing the clothing line since July of 16. Like I mentioned before, that was my first single that I released when I got out of prison. And I flooded the streets with this one song called Real. And I I had sent out to get shirts and stuff made, which it was only got like two colors made, which was black and white and black. So one day I had got put in an order, and the order I say got messed up because it came in variety of colors, which I didn't order. And I was kind of upset about it. But when I started, you know what I'm saying, showing people and putting it out there, people was like, damn, bro, I like the logo, I like the different variety of colors that you got, you know what I'm saying? This is dope. So just from that right there, I took it as a good idea for me to just keep them as variety of color, get it trademarked, get it branded, because I see that people was digging it because it was different.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. And not only that, but I actually handmade all of this stuff. I do all this stuff myself. You know,
Okay.
I do all this, everything you see, I make myself. So
Mhm.
so this is why I'm at with it. Like I said, I got all type of stuff. Book bags. Um, I got shorts. You know, so I'm definitely on the grind with the merchandise because
Mhm.
this is the new wave. Everywhere I go, I make sure I represent it, even if it's on magazines. I got my brand on. You feel me? So
Okay.
I got shoes. I'm trying to dip into a little bit of everything, bro. Everything.
Mhm.
So this
Yeah.
is this is how I'm rocking, and the brand is mine. It's trademark. It's padded. You can Google real. My name gonna pop up. So even though it's other people out there, with similar brand, but when you
Mhm.
put real in, OBK Trig gonna pop up.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk about the music now. You got the single that you're pushing. Um, Steady Starving.
Straight serving.
Straight service, yeah, straight serving, yeah.
Straight
I'm looking.
serving. Yeah, that's.
I'm looking at the money plate
Oh
and
yeah,
getting
you looking at
hungry.
the plates. You
I
looking at
had it.
you. Yeah,
It's
you
stuck in
looking
my
at that
head.
plate.
Yeah,
That
it's
plate full
stuck
of
in my
money.
head.
Yeah, straight serving. You know, it was produced. It was produced by my homeboy Doty. You know, the beat was produced from scratch by my homeboy Doty. You know, I done worked with Doty plenty of times, and he always bring that heat. So I felt like it was only right that I linked up with him. You know, for this song particular, straight serving, and he didn't disappoint me. You know, again, he
Mhm.
didn't disappoint me. Um, it did sound different than that, with a different beat. So I ended up redoing it with the Doty beat, and it brung it more to life. You know, it
Mhm.
gave me that more on it.
Mhm.
So now, like that's one of my favorite songs that I love performing when I'm on stage, cause it just bring that energy out of people. You know, and
Oh
it
yeah.
just give me that. It just give me that way of moving when I'm performing that song. I'm everywhere. I'm standing on top of bleachers. I'm standing on top of chairs. Like I go ham when I perform straight serving, you know, and straight serving, I perform straight serving, what, maybe twice already. Once in I tested it out at South by Southwest for the first time and I seen how people reacted to it. And I just got done performing it last Monday at the Rap Review here in South Bend. And I seen how
Mhm.
people react to it. So I'm definitely about to get behind it, you know what I'm saying, and get it in rotation, you know, while I'm working on my next banger. So yeah, straight serving is that one is on all music platforms for downloads and streams, along with other songs. So yeah, that's
Mhm.
where I'm at with it.
Okay. So, what do you feel has been, a struggle for you, in this industry, or do you feel like you even had a struggle with it?
Yeah, I mean, I had struggles. I had struggles before I got with the right team. You know, because when you doing this music by yourself, it can take a toll on you because everything is revolve around you. You know what I mean? Your promotion, your setting up your shows, setting up your interviews. I mean, the whole 9 yards. So it definitely can be a struggle, and it definitely can be stressful. Um, I think that stressfulness and that struggleness went away when I linked up with Chill and Maverick Global
Mhm.
Distribution. You know,
Mhm.
it allowed me to have a team and a family behind me that don't mind helping you push your product out there to the world. So
Mhm.
I think that's when the struggle and the stuff like that, went out the way is when I got with the right family and the right team.
Okay. But, and you're using that word team, what I mean? A lot of people don't understand how important it is to have a team, especially as an independent artist. You
Yes.
know, when did you realize you needed a team?
Man, I realized that I needed a team when I needed a team. it's like you can only do this stuff for so long by yourself. You know what I mean? You only can do this so long by yourself. But then you want to build a team, but not only just build a team, but you got to build a team of people that's positive. You got to build a team of people that have pretty much the same energy as you to get out there and promote, do your research on things, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I knew I needed a team when it was starting to get serious. When it was getting
Mhm.
serious, when I seen that my music career was starting to take off, you
Mhm.
know. So that's when I was like, you know what? Let me try to figure this out. Let me try to get with somebody that I know that go have my best interest at heart and gonna help me get to point A to point B and help me get to this next level. So
Mhm. Okay. So as an artist, when did you realize that that you could do this? You actually got something, and consider yourself a real artist.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, growing up in my teens and stuff, me and my homeboys and stuff, me and my homeboys used to walk from our houses across town, and I used to just freestyle from point A to point B, just freestyle, never wrote anything down. Then I ended up getting incarcerated. My first bit, I ended up getting incarcerated, ended up doing a little bit over 7 years. And that was probably the first time that I started writing music, was incarcerated.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
seen how people reacted to my music when, they used to have rap battles and stuff. And I used to, get in there and spit some of my bars. And I seen how people used to react to it, like, damn, bro, you different. You know what I mean? Like, your sound don't sound like nobody. You sound different, you know? Yeah, I come from the Midwest, so I'm definitely gonna sound different coming from the Midwest anyway. But that really wasn't what they was meaning. They was meaning by the way I was formatting my music, the way I was writing, the way I was attacking the bars and stuff, and my delivery. You know, so from that point right there, it was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do something with this and stuff. So, and plus it was a story that my mom always told me years ago when I didn't know nothing about music. Then I didn't realize, I didn't understand the story until I got older. That one of her kids out of 8 kids, 4 girls and 4 boys, that only one of her kids was gonna grow up and make a whole lot of money out of music. And out of all my siblings, I'm the only one that's in music and I'm good at what I do.
Okay, okay.
So that
So,
story still sticks to me to this day.
hey, ain't nothing like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Those small accomplishments be the biggest ones.
exactly. It's that motivation. You know what I'm saying? It's like that motivation. So now that I done made my foot in the, now I done made my footprint in the sand, you know what I mean? I got people watching me. I got important people watching me. I got important people, have my back. They reaching out to me. Um, I just feel like my career is just, is definitely on going on to the next level and stuff. So
Okay. What are some of the best advice that you figured you've gotten that you be willing to share to another young artist trying to come up?
stay consistent. That's the key. Stay consistent. Whatever you do, stay consistent at it. Because the more you stay consistent at what you do, you know what I'm saying, more people gonna start tuning in and watching you because they see that you're serious about your craft, or you serious about whatever you put out there. I don't care what it is. It can be doing hair, it can be anything. You just gotta stay consistent. You know what I mean? Cause let's imagine that I was doing this music and I only went hard for like a month, and then I just stopped
Mm.
for about 2 months. So the work after that I put in for that whole month just went away and went down the drain because I didn't stay consistent with it.
Mhm.
So you got to stay consistent. You just got to try to be different. Be different. Think of different ways to promote your brand, promote yourself. Um, you know, take criticism, make if you got something, somebody, give you criticism about your music or whatever, what I'm saying? Don't, what I'm saying, take that and stride with it, you know what I mean? Um, go back to the drawing board, you know what I mean? Especially if the criticism coming from somebody important, you know,
Mhm.
because obviously they know what they talking about because they wouldn't be where they at, you know.
Yeah.
So just stay consistent, you know what I mean? Put your best foot forward, you know, contents, continue to grow your brand, contents, put it out there. It ain't got to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect. I used to always thought that whatever I put out there has to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect. Just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Mhm.
I'm not saying don't go over your material before you upload it out there. You know, all I'm saying is you don't have to be perfect with your contents. You don't have to be perfect with that stuff. Just put it out there, give people something to see. They're gonna gravitate to it, they're gonna tune in, they're gonna want to know what else you got going on. And that right there gonna take them from this to going to go check out your music, to going to Facebook, to IG, to Twitter, whatever you got to see what else you got going on. And
Okay.
that's how you start that, and that's how you start that snowball.
Okay. As an independent artist, what is one mistake that you made that you would give advice to another artist on not to make that same mistake?
Recording for cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
you only get out what you pay. You know what I'm saying? You only get out what you put in. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go to your friend who will charge you $5 for a cover art, but you gonna get a $5 cover art. You know,
Mhm.
you can go to your guy and record for $20, but you gonna get a $20 mix and master recording. And your sound is everything. You know what I'm saying? Your sound is everything. I tell people who send me music right now to this day, they send me music like, hey bro, would you jump on this with me? But the music that they send me is coming from Band Lab. Ain't been mixed, ain't been mastered, nothing. But they expect me to listen to this, you know, at the level that I'm at and be like, oh yeah, I jump on that. You know, I hop on that. No, make sure your quality is good before you send stuff out to people. Because the only thing that gonna end up at is on the back burner because the quality. Because if you
Mhm.
can't take time out to make your quality to the best of its extent, then you're not serious about your music career anyway. So therefore, somebody like myself is not trying to work with you because I'm already seeing how you carrying your material, you know? And it's levels to this. Like it is. It's levels to this, you know? And when you get to a certain level, you got to carry yourself in a certain type of way, in a certain type of manner. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can't be in the clubs all day, all night. You want to be to the point where when you do step out, people surprised to see you. And they gravitate to you just like that. Like, damn, bro, I ain't seen you. Oh man, I've been hearing you, but I haven't been seeing you out. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So
most definitely.
yeah, so stuff like that builds character. Stuff like that builds character. So when you do step out and people haven't seen you in a long time, they gravitate to you. So yeah.
Okay. So what can we expect, from you in the next, well, this actually this upcoming year, so just we're kicking off a new year. What does 2025, hold for you?
Man, 2025, 2025 holds a lot of promises. You know, I'm going on tour. I'm going on tour for the grassroots seminar and concert tour, starting off in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Um, we're gonna hit a couple of those tours. Thinking about hitting South by Southwest, you know, go back down there to promote some more, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to expect the first time I went down there last year. Now I know what to expect. Um, so it's worth it. So we looking, me and my vice president Dot Lassick is thinking about, you know, heading down there to promote some more. And I also got my mindset on my target. You know what I mean? I don't want to put out there what my target is, you know what I'm saying, as far as a deal wise, but you know, I got my target. So everything that I got going on is leading to me aiming for my target.
Okay. All right. All right. So, you up there in that area where that balance, Chicago, Indiana. You know what I mean? So it's well, that tug of war always go on. So I'm gonna give you this question. What city or what state do you feel like has the biggest motion independent wise right now?
I got to give it to Chicago.
Mhm.
You know, I got to give it to Chicago, but I also can't take away I can't take away from other cities like Gary, you know what I'm saying, who have artists such as Will Skrill, you know what I'm saying, from Ignite Slewfoot Music.
Yeah.
Um, um, Other artists, you know, you got artists out of South Bend, you know, like Cutthroat, ENT, you know, um, Elkhart, such as myself, OBK Trigg, and other artists. So you can't take away, but far as out there in the scene, is Chicago because they have more artists out there in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Us as Indiana, you know what I'm saying? We have a few that's out there with their foot in the water, and it's a whole bunch others that's getting ready to kick that dough down. You know, we have October London out there from South Bend that signed to Death Row Records. So we have Indiana artists that's making some noise out there, you know what I mean, that's shining light over this away, you know what I'm saying? So when that day do come, it's gonna be a whole lot of Indiana artists just rushing through that door, you know what I mean? So that's like real talk, man. Like I feel like Indiana is like the last state that really don't have as many artists out there in the mainstream to make noise. You know, we got a lot of underground Indiana artists though that's making noise. But far as mainstream, we don't. And I'm trying to be one of them ones, you know what I'm saying, making it through the mainstream.
True that. True that. All right. So if people wanted to network with you, you know, jump on some records and things like that, what's the best way to reach you?
The best way to reach me is at Block Business. That's BLOCBIZNESS 428.com. Blockbusiness428.com. That's the email. Um, my website, block4music.com. Um, DM me on IG, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to get a hold of me. I'm always out there in the light, you know what I'm saying, showing my face, you know. So it's always ways to just reach out to me. I haven't really gave out my personal phone number, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, social media and website and email will be the correct best way to get a hold of me. Far as features and ordering the clothes, you know what I'm saying? The Real Apparel Clothing brand and more.
Okay. Anything that we didn't cover that you want the people to know?
Now I just want to, you know what I'm saying, just let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's been following me through this journey, you know what I'm saying? It getting greater, it get greater, you know what I'm saying? It's getting better. I got more in store for y'all. Just stay tuned. You know, I want to give a shout out to, you know, my wife, Ashley Marie Photography. You know, that's who takes all my photos for my album covers, um, magazines, so on and so forth. So I want to give a shout out to my label mates, you know what I'm saying? Block 4 EMG, Block 4 Entertainment Music Group. I want to give a shout out to all my label mates out there. Maverick Global Distribution, the family over there, you know what I'm saying? Like Real Apparel Clothing Brand, you know what I'm saying? Real Gang Official. Um, Everybody that's doing their thing, man. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. Don't stop. No matter how people, you know what I'm saying, don't let nobody discourage you and tell you that you can't do this, because if you look at everybody that did do it, they had to start from where we starting from. You know, this is not no overnight success. You must put the work in. So on that note right there, I mean, I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there and just continue to follow my journey.
Okay. Well, like I said, I definitely appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to jump on with me. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get behind those records. And I also I'm gonna need that MP3 on that different. You know, I want to add that one into rotation as
Okay,
well.
I could definitely get
So
that to you. Just give me a day or two, and I'm gonna have that to you. You got my EPK pack.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the MP3 of different over to you and stuff. Everything is legit, everything copywritten, everything is clear, you know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. So
Mhm.
I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make that way, you know. And I got more music on the way. The I just dropped the latest album I just released April 3rd was the Book of Triggalations. That's on all music platform, the Book of Triggalations. My latest album I just released is on all music platform. So everybody, you know, I want y'all to go out there, you know, download, stream it to your favorite playlist.
All right. All right, everybody. Make sure y'all go follow him. Check out the music. Getting some feedback the whole nine, man. And we out of here.
We out of here. Shout out to Lucky. You already know what it is.